Elon Musk is a mastermind who creates not just companies, but the future. Each of his companies, whether it is Tesla, SpaceX, or the Solar City, is all set to craft the future. Another such firm created by Musk is the Boring Company that is creating quite a buzz in current days. Today we'll talk about everything one must know about the Boring Company. If you want to know how the Boring Company will change the future of traffic, watch the video until the end. Before we move on with the video, let us know in the comments below which is your favorite company created by Musk. What is the Boring Company? If you are someone who has no clue about what this firm is about, we are here to fill in the gaps for you. To find the solution to the problem of soul-destroying traffic, roads must go 3D, which means either flying automobiles or tunnels are required. On contrary to flying cars, tunnels are weatherproof, out of sight, and definitely won't fall on your head. A substantial network of tunnels, many levels deep, would help reduce congestion in any city. No matter how huge a city gets, more levels can always be attached. Designed by Elon Musk, founder of Tesla and SpaceX, the Boring Company, aka TBC, manufactures safe, fast-to-dig, and economical transportation utility conveyance tunnels. A communal transportation solution, Loop is designed to be the fastest and the most secure system ever. The firm is all over the news as it is the next big smart city technology, offering to revolutionize the face of transportation by quite simply positioning it all underground. Musk's suggested series of overlapping tunnel web, which will take you across city, country, and continent on skate platforms or through its new electrical transportation system, Hyperloop. Everything about this plan seems to be like some kind of sci-fi fantasy, but it actually might become the future reality. The Boring Company is already making endorsements with actual cities. In May 2018, Musk declared its collaboration with LA Metro for its tunneling network. Los Angeles City Council even excused it from an environmental impact review to help speed up the start of the drilling of the 2.7-mile test tunnel below the city's west side. Furthermore, the company is seeking consent to dig a 6.5-mile proof-of-concept tunnel below Los Angeles, where verification tests of all the required systems and equipment for the transportation systems will be tested. The Boring Company is also in conversation with the US government and other city councils about achievable projects in Chicago and a pathway that one day might connect New York and Washington. Once constructed, the tunnels will function as underground roads on autonomous electric skate platforms. These platforms will be lowered by elevators from the roads and will speed along at 120 miles per hour or more, transporting cars or passenger transit pods. Long-distance tunnels attaching cities will use Hyperloop tube trains, moving at speeds over 600 miles per hour. How will it evolve our transportation system? A technology this huge will surely change the entire face of our transportation system. Musk's underground tunnels, integrated with his proposed transportation plan, are very likely to deal with what he mentions as soul-destroying traffic. They will apparently take cars off the street without transforming urban above-ground landscape, fragmenting overcrowding, and air pollution. The innovation and noticeable cost reduction in tunnel boring machines assisted by the Boring Company will also possibly revolutionize tunneling as we know it, permitting tunnels for high-volume rapid transportation systems to be built a lot more easily and, most importantly, quickly. While the technology required is quite not yet there, it could be a few years, the LA proof of concept trial may well prove its future. Costs. An important question here is what will be the estimated cost of this system? Developing such a humongous technology won't be cheap. The Boring Company raised almost $113 million, of which $100 million or so came from Musk himself to mount their projects. Another important question regarding the finance is who will be paying for these public transportation plans? The public themselves or the Boring Company? With the current share of local government funding in America and beyond, several local authorities will struggle to find the funds to invest in what most may consider a vanity project. Besides, how much will be using these tunnel price to use? Musk has stated that in his interviews that they will be affordable, but this is by no means guaranteed given the early investment needed. Challenges. Such ambitious projects are meant to change the world, but these visions are not achieved so easily. There are various challenges that the firm will face at every step. It's time we look at few significant ones. The most crucial barrier that the company will have to break through are the engineering challenges. These notion of car elevators on skates come with a lot of engineering barriers, such as the authenticity and safety of the elevator, loading and unloading times, and the number of committed areas in a city you'd need to do this at scale. For example, the Boring Company has so far failed to label the mechanics of the surface level area of entry and exit above the tunnel. The proposed ramps could very easily cause traffic jams, and what about health and safety issues of having enormous holes in the middle of the road? Safety concerns are something that seems to stand out the most with the Boring Company's plans. Musk asserts that he can create transportation-oriented tunnels quicker and cheaper than the current technology, but this is primarily because his machines will drill them at about half the diameter of present subway tunnels. But this has huge safety risks. Regulations specify that tunnels must be at the very least 21.5 foot in diameter to leave enough space for people to escape the automobile in case of an emergency. Musk has not mentioned how he will make sure that this much smaller tunnels fit with safety standards and do not put the people's life at risk. Benefits. One thing that every one of us can agree on is that the project has many more positives than negatives. So out of these tons of benefits, it's time we throw light on few important ones. Number 1. No surface noise and vibration. Noise pollution is one of the major problems in this era of urbanization, and vehicles are prime contributors to it. The traffic jams lead to honking, which in turn causes air pollution. Tunnel construction and functioning will be silent, invisible, and skillful at the surface. This tunneling system will bring a much better future compared to flying cars, which are troublesome, noisy, and potentially will result in anxiety for people below. Number 2. Weatherproof. Another fantastic advantage that the tunneling system will provide is that they are weatherproof. With flying cars, the weather would probably be an issue. Functioning the tunnel means you are untouched by weather, especially during the possibility of hail or rain above ground. Number 3. Comfortable and commodious for passengers. The tunneling system makes higher speeds and straighter alignments possible due to its fewer subsurface right-of-way limitations. Furthermore, these tunnels are quite easier to create. This system will have the ability to construct more layers in case there is a want to redirect more traffic. Traffic is something that is just increasing day by day. Automobiles will keep increasing in numbers, and there is obviously nothing we can do about it. The only way to solve these issues is by entirely transforming our transportation. The tunneling system is something that literally guarantees to eliminate our traffic. With traffic, it will eliminate pollution, noise, and save up a lot of time for us. Before we conclude the video, let us know in the comments below what do you think about the Boring Company so far. Conclusion. The Boring Company has the absolute potential to revolutionize how tunnels are created. The company has failed to mention several important issues, such as how they would transform tunnel instrumentation and monitoring. This firm's whole focus is currently on transformative automobile development rather than tunneling itself. The Boring Company is not even halfway towards its goals. They still have a long way to go. No one knows for sure whether we will be truly benefited from these plans or not. These next few years will be extremely crucial for the firm since it will display its true potential. The only thing we know for sure is that Elon Musk is here, not just to lead the economy, but also the future. With the Boring Company, he made it clear he won't stop until he changes the world and its technology. So that's about the Boring Company. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do hit like and subscribe to our channel for exclusive techno content. Also do click on the bell icon to turn on the notification of our channel. If you want to know more about the mastermind Elon Musk, do check out our previous videos.